Nat 20.
Hello and welcome to Nat 20. This is the very first episode. Everyone is in the city of Avronchez. It is an island city about 2 kilometers west of the mainland. It's the oldest city on the continent of Talthania. And, the geography is mostly rocky, but over time people were able to, make plants grow and actually have fields on this rocky island. So what has happened is each of you was approached by someone who said they were the king's number 1 assistant, and they pretty much said, "I'll give you 5 gold if you come with me. I fucked up. I need you to come with me to help with the quest for the king." And I'm assuming all of you guys probably went with them for the 5 gold pieces. And you're now all together in the throne room. And in front of you is the assistant who came to talk to you, who was a elf with really long silvery hair, a kind of dark complexion, and looks kind of royal. So he's wearing expensive clothes and stuff like that, and really well groomed and stuff. As well, behind him, sitting in the throne, is the King of Avronchez. He is a half-elf, and he's actually really well liked in Avronchez, because he has basically been trying his best to actually deal with all of the complications of the city. So everything from trade disputes, pirates, to farms not having enough crops, to the homeless, everything like that. So he's pretty well liked, and he's been king for about 5 years now. And he's kind of a portly fellow, and he says, "Oh, so you are my adventurers. What are your names?"
My name is Blaze.
Blaze, it's nice to meet you. We did not see many tabaxi in this area.
We were pretty rare.
I'm glad you've decided to join this quest. Who is everyone else?
My name is Lazarus. Why'd you bring me here?
Oh, did my assistant not tell you? And he looks to his assistant, and his assistant kind of just tries to look away, and he's like, I thought I did, but I must have forgotten.
You just gave me 5 gold pieces.
And then the King of Avronchez will be like, "Is that true? Did you bribe all of these guys?" And the assistant's like, "I screwed up. I totally forgot about getting adventures for this quest. And that's 100% on me, but I think these guys will be able to help out and be successful in the adventure." And then the king's like, "Once I know all of your names, I'll explain to you everything that will be going on."
My name is Arundel.
Arundel, nice to meet you.
Ryan Rumenheim.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
I'm Farron.
It's good to meet you. Is there a reason for the mask?
I just prefer not to be seen. Are you really ugly? It helps me breathe, if you must know.
Fair enough.
Breathing's always come pretty easy to me, but
So, what I need you guys to do is to help escort my son, the prince. He's not here right now, but he's just in his room. I'll need your help to escort him to the city of Stilsby. It should be about a 2 or 3 day journey, but I would recommend only traveling during the night to keep encounters down, just so a lot of people don't notice that the prince is out in the open. You will be paid fairly for getting him there, and you'll also have one of my best king's guard with you. His name is Kaka Carl. So I think he's a Arakokra. And he'll make sure everyone is safe while you're traveling. And hopefully nothing goes wrong, but if something does go wrong and the prince dies,
Wow, you're pretty dark, Dad.
As the king of this city, I need to think of everything that could happen and be prepared for it. If the prince dies, it's on your heads.
So we'll lose the 5 gold pieces, or
But if you are successful, I'll reward you greatly.
This is a waste of my time.
Even though I know my assistant didn't tell you about this before he gave you the gold pieces, are all of you good with doing this quest?
I'm always up for an adventure.
I guess I could do it.
Sounds like a quest worthy of my appetite.
I don't mind helping people out.
Lucky for you, I'm not doing anything.
I have to go home and shower first, but
Thank you all. I'll also supply you with a wagon and 2 horses for your travels as well.
what's the prince's name?
The prince's name
Good
is...
question.
The prince's name is Cochrane, and he is 9 years old. I'll get my assistant to bring him out, and then he kind of just motions to his assistant. The assistant goes to a door, and about 2 minutes later brings back the prince. He's a really skinny kid, blonde hair, brown eyes, kind of really shy, and he's just kind of standing there looking. He's not really saying anything or doing anything, just being weird or awkward.
Why are you sending him away?
This is a deal to have a better alliance and better agreements with the King of Stillsby.
You're selling off your son.
I'm not selling him off. This will eventually be an arranged marriage.
So you're marrying off your son.
Yes.
Lucky kid. Finding love's hard.
As long as I get the gold, I'm fine with it.
And you will.
Unless he dies.
Yeah.
Let's stay positive on this one.
If so, we're not coming back.
If he dies, I'm out.
And the king says, I have ordered one of my other assistants to bring out the 2 horses and the wagon and to get Kaka Carl to meet you at the entrance of the castle. Are you guys alright with leaving today? Or tonight?
It's fine with me.
I
Everyone's
suppose
good
I'm okay with it, yeah.
I'm fine with that.
with that?
Sure.
Thank you all so much. And then he'll be like, it'll be dark soon, so you might want to get ready to leave soon.
I'm usually prepped and ready to travel, so I don't think I need to get anything at all.
Yeah, no, I'm probably good. It's like my calling is to help people, so I'm ready.
My calling is to go on adventures, so I'm
Well,
also ready.
At least I have a noble cause.
Wow, it's almost we're all adventurers going on a quest.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
My guy's just a chef. I don't know what
When some guy walks up to you with 5 gold, you're not going to say no. I'm just a cook. Your uncle is a 3-day trip.
just smoking outside back of the restaurant.
Oh, this has been an interesting break.
And as the assistant leads you out, he tells you that there's a ship ready to get you guys to the mainland, because Avronchez is an island, and it's about 4 kilometers away from any land. So you'll have to go on our ship for a small ride, and then you'll be on land.
Blaze is not good with boats.
Why is he on an island?
You know what? Blaze doesn't really know that either.
That sounds to me like a plot hole.
And I have fallen deep inside of it. Well, Blaze gets around, so he ended up on this island. Doesn't really know how he got here. He's kind of happy as an excuse to get off, though. He's not a big fan of water.
I wonder why.
Blazing sunrise.
What?
So as you leave this castle, you look in front of you and you see 2 really nice horses as well as a pretty nice wagon. with like food and supplies and that stuff. And beside it is an Aarakocra. He's a bit shorter than most Aarakocras, and has kind of white with golden tinged feathers, and wields a long sword with him as well as arrows. And he says, "You must be the adventurers."
Greetings! Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Arendelle, and what is your name?
I'm Kaka Carl.
Carl?
Kaka Carl.
He doesn't have a stutter. His name is Carl.
Yes, you have that right.
Righto. Well, nice to meet you, good
Righto.
sir.
Kaka Carl Windfeather.
Alright then.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I love birds.
He kinda, when you say that, he like sees like a glint in your eye, like a little bit of saliva is dripping down your mouth, and he's like, kinda takes a step back, and just makes sure he has his sword like on his waist ready to pull out if need be.
Oh, whoa. Not to worry. I don't eat, like, big birds. Just little birds.
Fair enough.
You called him fat?
No, he's just bigger than average than most birds.
But he's shorter on average than most Aarakocra.
How do you know that?
He just said it.
Oh.
I just described him.
Oh, I often get distracted by my own thoughts. I was thinking of birds. Usually my thoughts are a little more complicated than that, but
Are they, though?
Are you all ready to depart?
where's the prince?
The prince
That
is
we
right
are.
is behind you.
Okay.
He's mostly in the mic.
Roll perception.
No. Oh, I got worried.
We lost the prince! It's just like...
Yeah. We're ready then.
Kaka Carl will hop on the cart and kind of just be the one to lead the horses. And he'll say, if you guys need anything while we're walking down to the docks, just let me know and we'll stop. And then he leads out, and like, around you, there's the main castle, and then there's two shrines. There's one on the east side, one on the west side. One is crystalline black statue of Kalambor, who's the goddess of death. And like, there's a shrine at Adrian too, and a church there too. Then the opposite side is a golden statue of the Thunder, along with a church and shrine for her too, the goddess of life. And then he'll lead you across the moat, and just as you're walking down through the city, you just pass by some houses, some inns, some taverns, a few different shops and stuff, blacksmith shop as well as some provision shops, a music shop, armor shop, bakeries, and like a couple of markets as well.
While we're riding, do I notice anything out of the ordinary?
Do a perception check.
First roll of the game. Here we go. That's a 3.
Yeah, everything seems normal to you. The only thing that seems off is that the prince is walking with some randos. Who are you guys?
Just some random strangers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will engage the prince.
I noticed that.
and talk. I'll just ask him. I'll be like, what do you do for your pastime, little prince?
Well, I guess I read a lot. I play a little bit of music. I go to the red sand beaches every once in a while and just like swim and stuff like that.
What do you like to read?
Because my dad's the king, I usually just read. He makes me read a lot of like history of like the town and of the continent and stuff like that.
History is a very important lesson.
Oh.
I actually specialize in the history. So.
Great.
History. All history.
I would love to hear more about what you've learned.
Oh, well, most recently, my dad's just had me read a lot about the history of Avronchez. And just like how it got its name, how it was discovered, and stuff like that.
How did it get its name? How was it discovered?
Well, it was first settled and discovered by a great elven pirate named Jinmar Ironleaf, and when she discovered this island, she had about 100 ships that followed her, and like other pirates and stuff like that, and people who were under her.
Admiral woman.
And she sailed from like way off east, and eventually found this island, and then the rest of the continent of Taldania. But she mostly just settled on the city which she called Ironleaf Island. But then eventually, after a while, other sailors came and they tried to take the island as well, but Jinmar wouldn't allow that and sunk their ships and killed a lot of people. But eventually some elves came and were able to take over. And the leader of that group of ships, or the captain, was named King of Avronchez. And he was a great leader for like everyone. Like, he was strong, he was intelligent, he just really was a great leader, and that's why they named the city after him.
Not that this isn't interesting and all, but shouldn't we be focusing more on protecting and less on chit-chatting? Please.
Well, we're going for a long walk. What's wrong with engaging?
We're surrounded by people. Keep an eye out.
Are your cravens done with your history talk?
I find this very interesting, you ingrates.
I dare say you're the only one.
Maybe the kid is interested.
I just like the fact that you're talking to this kid and you're like, I want to know everything you know. Like, this is a 9-year-old kid. He's not going to know a lot, I'm going to be honest.
This is what Blaze does. He asks questions.
Farron, what's your passive perception?
Yeah, 12.
Okay, this guy rolled a 1, and this guy was trying to pickpocket you. Just a dragonborn.
I'm gonna grab him by the wrist.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing there, pal?
He seems surprised that you notice, and he's like, shit. And he tries to run away, but you caught his wrists.
Yeah, I'm holding them. What do you think you're going?
Shit. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
There's better places to get objects from than my pocket.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna grip it tighter.
Okay.
Squeeze it.
He kind of starts to squirm a little bit, and it's starting to feel a little bit.
Would I notice this?
Do a perception check.
Oh, yeah. That's a solid 13.
Yeah, you notice.
Okay. I guess I'd be walking forward, so if I turn around, I see him holding on to the stranger's wrist, and I walk over pretty interested. I say, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing, just chatting with this man. I want to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay.
At first level.
He's
got to make
he's
got to make a wisdom save of 13.
He got a 11.
He failed.
Yeah.
He's charmed.
And he's charmed.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do you have any spare gold you can...
You know, I have some right in my pocket here.
I really wouldn't mind some.
Of course.
What are you doing?
I'm just asking for some help. Nothing wrong with that.
Don't you have enough gold? This seems like you're stealing from
I
us.
have no gold on me. He's more than welcome to give it to
you
me.
have at least 5 gold on you.
I asked him politely.
Would I have noticed that he charmed this man?
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Right in the rolls.
That's a 5.
Yeah, you don't think that he's done anything to him.
Okay. Well, alright, if this guy's willing to give you money. But I don't think that's very right of him or you.
I'm just asking for a little help. We have a long journey. We could use the gold. How much gold does he need?
He'll give you 11 gold.
Nice. Stealing from the masses.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Oh, it's no problem.
I'll let go of his wrist.
Okay.
Pat
And
him on the
he'll
shoulder.
just walk go on his merry way, just like skipping about on his way.
Senpai.
All right. What a happy young fellow.
Shall we continue on now?
I guess so.
I suppose. We don't need to make any pit stops, do we? I'd rather get this boat ride over with, to be honest.
Yeah, so you guys have now made it to the harbor, and there's a boat just waiting for you guys to board.
Just a singular boat.
There's a bunch of boats, there's a bunch of ships in the harbor, but there's one that Carl is leading you guys to.
Alright.
Is Cochrane still following us?
I would certainly hope so. I keep walking with Cochrane, the young prince. Obviously you guys don't want to hear it, but I'm going to continue talking to him about the history of Avronchez because that interests me. But we don't need to go through it because
That's fine.
It upsets you.
I respect that.
But yeah, so I'm not going to let him out of my sight. It's mostly I want to learn stuff, but it's also just like so he doesn't run away.
Gonna learn stuff off a kid.
He said he reads books every day.
You should ask him about multiplication.
DM, is math a thing?
Mathematics is a thing.
Currency.
So this bread and that piece of cake will be 154 gold.
That's a good point. Well, now we know. Math is a thing. I'm gonna board the ship then.
Okay, everyone's good with boarding the ship?
Yeah, fine with me.
Okay, so you guys all board the ship.
I'm gonna push the kid on.
The ship. Carl leads the horses to like a different part of the ship where he can just like keep the horses tied to something and stuff like that. Have them have some hay or whatever, and then he'll just come back to you guys, and he'll be like, since we'll be traveling with each other for a few days, why don't you tell me something about yourselves?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I didn't want to be on this trip in the first place. I think the less we know about each other, the better.
Nothing beats a jovial, merry group of travelers
I second.
who refuse to tell life stories.
Please, you're more than welcome to share.
You seem to like sharing.
I'd love to hear your life story.
It's a long one.
I have a long boat ride.
I think
Maybe
the
it'll
most
distract you
important
from
part
the
is
water.
I usually spend most of my time on the road. I like to wander. I like to take my notes and explore.
How romantic.
You could say that. I don't really get up to much romance. I'm pretty attached to my work already.
That sounds like romance to me.
I guess if that's the way you'd like to see it. Personally, I just see it as a man trying to learn as much as he can.
And how are you in a fight?
How am I in a fight? Well, I don't want to brag, but I think I'm pretty well practiced in the art of
Boring people with history lessons.
We're gonna get along great. Something tells me you're a real party animal over there.
Just a low key like fourth wall breaking. You're just like, in a fight, I would say like my strength would be if I had to put it on a numerical scale, like a +3.
But math isn't real here, so
That's
yeah.
true.
No, I practiced an art style of fighting from when I was very young.
Great. If anything happens, I'll be glad to have you on my side.
I don't like to fight very much, though.
If worst happens, then. If
I
worst
guess
comes to worst.
I won't let you down.
How are the rest of you?
I'd like to think that I can hold myself up pretty well.
I've been training all my life for any kind of armed situation, so I think I could handle myself pretty well.
Good to know.
I think I
And
would
you
die
two?
fast.
I've killed every beast that I've encountered.
Great.
That's one for
You
the
just
journal.
you just keep getting darker and darker.
And you?
I do just fine.
Great.
Nice and specific, just the way I like it.
And I've been doing just fine.
You want to see more? We can fight right now.
Alright.
Oh,
Wow.
no, I'm fine with
Roll
not
for
fighting
initiative.
my companions.
We're all
Friendly
friendly here.
duel.
I'm just simply stating I can demonstrate.
So by now, the ship's been sailing for a little while. It's only about another few minutes until you reach land. And roll a perception check, please, everyone.
I got a natural 20.
21.
9. Almost had
16.
a 22.
And that is... That is 17.
Okay, all of you except for Ryan notice that the prince has puked overboard. Like over the side of the ship.
It's like someone can't
And-
handle their boat ride.
Blaze, you noticed that like he wasn't looking good from the start. And like you notice for the last few minutes he's just been trying to hold it in, but eventually you notice he just puked his guts out.
Ever since he got on the boat from the
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to him. I'm gonna just put a hand on his shoulder, a paw on his shoulder, gently, and I'll be like, "Not to worry, young lad. I also struggle when it comes to boats. Just think that you're not on a boat. That might help a little bit. That helps me. I don't know if it helps you at all. But we all get seasick time to time.
Thank you, sir. I'll try that right now. And then he takes a moment, tries to visualize him not being on the ship.
You're in a forest. Beautiful trees. Not swaying at all.
You have to roll deception for that, I think.
No, I'm just deception. He knows I'm lying.
I know, I'm just kidding.
And then, like, about a minute after, he just pukes his guts out again. That didn't really help much.
I just clap him on the back and say, "Well, keep trying," and I'll walk off.
Okay.
I'll yell out, "Atta boy, better out than in," I always say.
Okay, now that everybody is talking to him, what I have noticed?
Yeah.
Okay. Would, like, casting Cure Wounds or, like, Prayer of Healing help him at all? Because, like, it's supposed to be for damage, but I don't have any spells that are for, status yet.
Yeah, it would help it, make him, like, stop puking and not be sick.
Alright, well, then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as you do that, he just perks up and, like, any green that is in his face is all gone. And
My plan worked! I just walk off like, "Oh, man," and I start scribbling in my note.
And-
When sick, think of forests.
he looks at you, Ryan, and just like, "Thank you, sir. I'm really glad you did that. Thank you so much."
I don't say anything, I just nod my head, acknowledge his words.
I see this happen. I walk past and I say, "Had too much to drink there, did you?"
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to drink much, like, alcohol or anything like that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That would have seriously been a huge red flag for me.
Maybe it's a good thing your father sent you away.
I'm glad we can count on Arendelle to look out for bad fathers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Was there anything else you wanted to do on the ship before we get back to land?
I'll investigate for anything that seems maybe suspicious.
Okay, do an investigation check.
While he's doing that, I'm probably going to talk to Kaka Carl. I want to learn more about if he can fight well.
That's 6.
6. The only thing you've noticed is that there are a few people just playing poker on the bridge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just found a nice quiet spot to kind of just relax.
So people poker.
Man, I want to rest them. No.
But I'm going to go to Kaka Carl and be like, so we've discerned that we're all not too shabby in terms of fighting. What can you do, Kaka Carl?
Well, I think I have the same voice as the king for this guy. But he's like, well, I've been a part of the King's Guard for about 5 years now. I haven't done anything happen to him or any of his family or guests. And before that, I always trained and fought with my brothers and sisters, and they were all a lot bigger than me, so I always had to learn to fight more for myself. And I'd say I'm pretty good with a bow and as well with a sword.
Yeah, we could use a keen eye, so.
I'll also probably try to be a scout when we're traveling further.
Can Aarakocra fly?
Over short distances.
Both.
Just in general.
I will, however, pull out my notebook and I'll start circling Kaka Carl, and I'll just be scribbling notes, looking them over, poking them randomly.
Okay.
Going, yes.
Could you not?
No, I can't not. And I continue doing it anyway. And I'm just making a sketch of Kaka Carl and just taking quick notes. Because I've never met an Aarakocra before.
Okay.
Cool. You ever do that to me, you're gonna eat a hammer to the face.
Luckily, he's met lots of dwarves. You're not very rare.
If you could stop poking, that'd be great.
And I give him a little more poke, and then I stop after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you just kept poking him, he would have just flew away.
I've never let anything happen to this kid, but I'm leaving now. So when he does die, it's
He
not
would
on
have
me.
just flown away to the bow of the ship or something.
Well, I smile and I go, just taking some quick notes, good sir. No worries.
I walk up to Carl. I'm like, shouldn't you be in the crow's nest?
Haha! Never done before.
That was
But
pretty
cacao.
And you can see he's trying to think of something to say back at you, but he just can't.
walk away. That's all I wanted to say.
He can't. While we're on the ship ride, I just want to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to roll for that.
Yeah, sure, roll perception.
All right. Oh, that's a natural one.
We're on the ball with those today.
Nope.
So basically, you're thinking that water's pretty.
Nice.
Dolphin.
And unless there's anything else you guys want to do on this trip, you guys have reached shore.
That's
I'm good.
sweet. Yeah.
So you've reached shore. Kaka Carl has brought the horses and wagon out and kind of beckons you guys and the prince to follow him as he leads you guys towards the city of Stilsby.
I love Stilsby. I grew up in Stilsby. Beautiful town. Beautiful people.
I've spent a little bit of time there.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
All right.
And Kaka Carl will say, it's going to be about, since we're probably just going to be traveling at night, it'll probably be about a 2 or 3 days ride. Just so all of you know.
Should we set up camp now then?
No, it
In the
is.
city.
It's pretty late at night right now, so you guys will be going while it's dark out.
We're traveling at night, dum-dum.
Like I said, I get distracted occasionally. It's not my fault. No, it is my fault. Let's leave.
Did you want to learn the history of the sun at all? Because it goes away during
a quick whip. Yes, yeah. Quick whip. There we go. Yeah. Quick.
I
Shut up.
I wasn't saying that in person.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you then.
Is there anything specific you want to do while you're making your way, or should I just...
Yeah, what's the prince doing right now? Where is he in the wagon?
The prince is just kind of sitting at the front of the wagon, just against the back of it.
Just where we need him to be.
Yeah.
And to clarify, we're not in
He's
Stilby.
safe
We're
as
going to
Yeah,
Stilby.
you're going to...
Okay, yeah. So we're not in the city. So.
No, on the map you would be just right here about
Okay.
going to
Slow
Sylvia, just there.
Okay. Well, I don't see any point dilly-dallying, and Blaze will just hop up into the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah, and he'll just curl up with a book in the corner, just
Do
read
we
to
read
himself.
at night?
I have dark vision. I'm a cat.
Whoa, man.
Takakara will also ask you guys, would any of you be able to drive the wagon while I just like fly above and keep like scout ahead, make sure nothing's coming and stuff like that?
I can drive the wagon. I barely need any sleep.
Do you know your way to Stillsby?
I'll just follow the big bird in the sky.
Okay.
I won't even ask.
And he'll just say to everyone else, if he gets off course, can someone just like drive the wagon a little bit in the other direction?
Not a very trusting fellow, are you?
Well, he said he doesn't know where to go.
This man can do it. He knows his way.
I do know my way, but I prefer not to drive.
He'd be glad to do it.
I like to read a lot. I'd rather he drive. He already volunteered.
And the prince will quip up. What are you reading?
Oh, just some history books about Stillsby.
Oh, okay.
Brings back some old memories.
Okay, cool.
Did you want to read them?
If it doesn't bother you, then sure, I'd love
Okay,
to.
you have to wait till I'm done.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, Zach, you're driving the cart?
Yep.
Okay. So you drive the cart, and for quite a while you don't really see anyone. Yeah, it's just dark. Every once in a while you hear, like, a hoot from the woods, and then after that a hoot coming from above, from the right direction of Carl. As well as some howling from wolves in the woods and stuff like that. And then eventually after a while, you actually, Takakara will actually kind of come back and just tell you guys that he knows that there's a group of 3 beings coming towards them, like, just walking on the path.
Okay.
Just to be prepared if anything happens.
How far away?
He says, they're about 500 yards up.
Alright.
What is that in feet?
Yeah.
1 yard is 3 feet.
I would
We
say
use the metric system here.
I would say Blaze has been on the road a lot, so he's kind of learned not to trust like every travel passerby. So he's gonna strap up his book and he's just gonna slide his quarterstaff out of his rucksack and just chill on the side of the cart. Just be ready.
Okay.
You never know.
Is anyone else hearing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my long sword at the ready.
Okay.
Just in case. Just with my hand kind of down on the handle and keeping an eye out.
I'm gonna have my bow, like, sitting next to me. So I'm assuming we're not like a wagon of sorts. Yeah. It's going to be sitting right next to me.
Okay.
You just have it out of the wagon and it's just slowly going off course.
Are you doing anything?
I'm just gonna be ready.
So yeah, as they walk towards you and you guys ride towards them, you notice it's 3 dark, deep gnomes.
Well, hey there, chum.
I
Step away from his wagon.
Blaze sits up. He says, "I love gnomes," and he leans forward. He says, "Hail, hail, friends!" Yeah.
The one that seems like the most leader is just like, howdy.
Howdy.
What brings you into the woods, eh?
Oh, we're just traveling from Stillsby. Just going down to a small mining town after here.
It's pretty late to be traveling.
Well, since we're deep gnomes, we try to travel during the night.
Fair enough.
It's preferable to us than during the day. Are you guys going towards Stillsby?
We are.
Okay. The roads have been decent for the most part since our travels, so should be fine.
You guys want to do anything with these deep gnomes, or should we just let them walk on by?
If you're going to Stillsby, watch out for that Shavid.
Shabbadah. Tell me more, please.
He's one of the richest man on this continent, and he is a douchebag.
Colorful language, I enjoy.
Oh, I
yes.
have the same voice for him too.
It's a common theme, yeah. Well, why do we need to watch out for him? Is he going to go out of his way to make our lives
No,
hell?
he probably won't go out his way to, but a lot of the time interactions with them don't go well.
What was his name again? Sorry,
Shapid Daw.
Shapid Daw.
Tell me, what's the worst thing this man's done?
Well, you didn't hear it from me, but he's pretty much the one who runs the black market in Slowspeed.
A useful contact.
Crime.
Lots of crime.
Blaze is going to write into his notebook, Shapid Daw, a rich douchebag and runner of black market in Stillsmead?
Yeah.
Okay. Perhaps it might be good to meet him, at least.
He just screwed me and my friends here into pretty much slave labor at a diamond mine. So yeah,
How'd you guys get away?
we didn't. There's people in the woods watching us as we go.
Oh.
What sort of people?
Shavid's people. I think one of them is a drow, and there's also two humans and a dwarf that we've noticed so far.
Well, if this is the case, then we must put an end to these unjust.
Can I look
Just
around and see if I can
crimes.
see them? Or any
Yeah,
of them?
sure.
I
roll
completely-
investigation.
I completely agree.
I do believe that this is no business of ours.
Slavery is an abomination.
You're a slave right now.
Well, no, but they're slaves, and I'm not okay with it.
I would just recommend not getting on his bad side.
Well, if we, pardon my aggressive talk, if we kill them all here now, no one will know it was us.
You know, I didn't
I say
expect
that,
kind of
I
jump
do
thing.
say that rather quietly because they're watching us. Yeah. But yeah, we just kill them all now. Problem solved.
And what about when Shavid Daw's other people come?
We won't be here.
Except we're going to where he lives.
Yeah, doesn't mean we're gonna go up
Your
and tell
friend
him we
here
did
is
it.
very smart.
But we're not going to tell him we did it, are we?
Does anyone have a way that we could help locate them? I might be able to help these fellows.
I have dark vision.
Can you see them somewhere? Point them out.
Can I see the people watching us?
Roll investigation. Or perception.
Okay.
Well,
I'll take a look
yeah.
as well.
As well, but
19.
I think I have. I
Yeah,
think I
you
can
see
further.
a tiefling
I rolled
watching in the woods.
the 19 as well.
You also see a tiefling watching in the woods.
I turn to Farron and I say, "There's a tiefling just off into the trees there."
Do I see the tiefling now?
What did you roll?
I got a 6 on my investigation.
Okay, well, since he pointed out, I guess, then yeah.
Okay. How far is this tiefling?
I'd say probably about 100 feet away.
Alright, that's good to know. Thank you for that
Yeah.
information.
So as a dark elf, my dark vision has a radius of 120 feet.
Damn.
So I'm gonna roll to see it, but do I have like an advantage? Or...
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Okay, sweet.
I mean, I would have just pointed it out to you. I've seen the tiefling.
Well, maybe I can see something else.
Oh, that's fair.
And if I don't see it, then you could.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you see him. You
Okay,
only see that one, though.
Okay. We're good.
So there's only the one tiefling about 100 feet. So, what we could do is we could like try and free these guys.
I do not believe this is
The-
our fight.
The deep gnome says, no. We're gonna find a way out and kill these bastards eventually. But right now is not the time.
Best
I
of
like
luck
it.
and good day to you.
Oh, they already have a plan. I say let them execute it.
That's fair. Safe travels, gents / slaves.
Thank you. You too.
That was insensitive of me. Sorry.
I guess we'll move on.
I'm so glad I'm not chaotic evil. I did such a neat thing I could have done. Could have killed them. I was gonna blind them while they were driving the wagon.
They were walking, weren't they?
Yeah, they were
While they were
walking.
walking. I was still gonna blind them. I don't know.
Why is it so dark?
Deep knows we should be able to see.
You make your way a bit longer, and Dr. Carl has scouted ahead again, and you see him kind of just come back, but he's still flying quite high above, kind of just surveying the scene. And can everyone roll a perception check?
I rolled a 6. 5.
14.
Dirty 20.
What did you get? 23. The two of you see two gnolls each in the woods, kind of creeping and looking at you guys.
Does anyone else see that? In the woods?
I see it.
Those appear to be gnolls. I have notes.
What's a gnoll?
It's one of these guys.
Creepy. Hyena man. Okay.
Not an elegant description, but
Oh, that was in character.
yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
They're not like jackalwares or anything.
Good, because I hate jaguars. But, are they approaching us, or?
They seem to be like stalking you guys.
We're being
Alright,
followed.
well, yeah, we'll alert the party.
Should we let them draw nearer so we can make our own, like, kind of surprise attack?
Well,
or should...
We definitely should not
If
just
they
let them
think
on.
we haven't noticed them, we can probably get the drop on them.
An element of surprise ID. I say I fall out of the car. Act
What
like
if-
it's an accident?
What if?
Seems dramatic.
What if they aren't bad?
I think they're bad.
I'm sorry, have you met gnolls before?
Look,
Mr.
I-
Ellendale, they're not exactly, civilized.
Ah, yes. But I tend not to judge a book by its cover.
While I do enjoy that phrase, I've met quite a few gnolls.
That's all
Not
well
a
and
single
good.
one of them has ever been civilized.
Well, I've read quite a few books.
I don't think you understand the danger.
It's all well and good to be undiscriminatory, but they're literally stalking the cart in the middle of the night. I think it's right to be on our guard.
I say we let them draw closer. If they prove aggressive, we'll kill them.
why wait for them to attack?
Or,
Just get the
I
drop
said
on them now.
they show aggression, so if they're not calling out or anything like that. You know.
They are now charging towards the car.
God.
I believe they're dead!
Everyone roll initiative, please.
I like how, like, you were just sitting there, you're just waiting, to say, you're just, letting us talk this out, and then they're just gonna charge us anyways. Oof.
I rolled an 11.
I got 5.
11.
Do we add anything to it, sorry?
Yeah, your
Sure.
dexterity.
Oh, my dexterity. So 3. just seeing if I can do any better
Yeah,
than
your
a 2.
you literally wrote your initiative on the page. This one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
What is it?
20.
20?
Nice.
One of these gnolls seems like a super powered runner and is just charging super fast at you guys, and is able to go up and attack Ryan.
Alright. That's fine.
It is trying to hit you with its spear. Got a 22.
Wow. Alright.
So you will take.
What's your armor class?
18.
Oh, that's really
He
good,
was
though.
so
You'll
excited,
take
he was
8
like,
damage.
It's fine. It's nothing to me.
that's half my health, but yeah.
Next is Faron. Baron.
How close are they?
They're all probably within 30 feet by now.
I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
And they all have to make a Strength 13 saving throw.
I'm trying to blow him back.
One failed, 2 failed, 1 succeeded. So 1 succeeded and the rest failed.
Alright, yeah, I'm blowing a strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide from me. towards them, and the ones who failed have to be pushed 15 feet away from me.
Yeah, they're pushed away.
Awesome. And then any creature that's in line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to us.
Okay.
How many are there again, sir?
4.
4 of them. Okay.
Next will be one of the gnolls. So it is pushed back 15 feet. So it would be about 45 feet away now, and each take half. Its movement is half.
Yeah, for each foot of movement, it's got to use 2 feet.
Okay.
Instead of 1.
Okay, so it's just going to use its movement to get closer, but can't actually. It'll get closer and then shoot a longbow at Theron.
Yeah, because right now I'm constantly blowing this large gust of wind.
And since you're blowing the wind, it'll be with disadvantage too.
Oh.
It got a 14. Does that hit?
Oh, for me? No.
Okay. No? Okay.
It's like 1 off.
Next will be either Blaze or Ryan.
Ryan, you go first.
Okay. There's 4 of them?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I will target the one that charged us initially and attacked me.
Okay.
Fuck him. And I will cast Guiding Bolt. So, I got a 13.
That does not hit.
Okay, well, that sucks.
And that's with everything added?
Yeah, I have a +6 and I still got
Okay.
13.
Okay.
So, damn. Yeah. Unfortunate.
So Blaze.
Does that use up a spell slot if I miss?
Yeah.
That's
You know, suddenly I'm not as good as I thought. No, so I'm gonna jump up from the cart, I'm gonna leap out, and I'm too far away, or I basically could lunge forwards and use my thing, but I'm gonna actually use one of my darts. So they have a range of 20 feet, so I'll hit the one that was like, the one that hit Ryan.
Yeah.
The one he tried to hit, I'm gonna whip one of my darts towards him. I rolled so 19.
Hey, good.
I do hit? Okay. Awesome. That deals 1d4 pierce. So take 4 damage. Okay. And I shout out, as I jump out, I whip it as I'm like falling down, and I shout out, "Have at thee!"
Next is one of the gnolls. It's going to try to attack Elrondal.
I guess I'll let that happen.
He rolled 11.
No.
Okay. Then next is Lazarus.
Okay. They've all like charged towards us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my longbow, shoot at the furthest one. Are like 2 of them close together?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Sure.
So as I'm shooting my bow, I'm also going to cast Hail of Thorns, bonus action. My next hit with a ranged weapon adds 1d10 on a failed dex saving throw.
Okay.
Except I only got a 10.
Yeah, that misses. But that's on your next hit, so that doesn't actually expand your spell slot. Yeah.
Nice.
Until you actually hit. Next will be another gnoll. It'll attack you, Lazarus, with his spear. And he misses. And then it is to Elrondal.
Awesome possum. Alright. I will definitely say that again. Just give me a sock. Alright. I'm gonna try to shoot one with my longbow. Probably like the furthest one away as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll to hit. And that is a 4.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. Cool.
Big oof.
You shoot Tucker Carl.
You see Kekakarl you also kind of notice Kekakarl just watching the fight as if he's trying to judge to see if you guys are worthy fighters.
Oh my god, what a guy.
You can tell he's really
Wonderful.
invested in protecting Cochran.
I see this too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But you do notice he has his bow ready to fire maybe.
Probably hired these gnolls.
And it's back to that first gnoll. It'll attack.
How good we were at fighting. So maybe he's in on it.
It's actually an elaborate prank. We weren't invited to extra. This isn't the prince. This is a random dude. This is all a test.
Blaze, you're being attacked.
What?
He misses.
Ho-ho! A near miss!
Then it is Farron.
Okay, so where's everyone right now? As term as the gnolls are.
There's one gnoll like right at the cart, and then there's kind of three kind of spread out a little bit.
Okay. I will. There's one right at the cart.
Yeah.
I will cast blindness on that gnoll.
Okay.
Which will take away my gust of wind because I stopped using it.
He failed.
Alright, he is blinded for 1 minute.
Turns.
Supposedly.
Next will be a gnoll. They'll attack Rain. And misses. And next is to Rain or Blazing Sun.
Okay, so question that I just missed. Are we, like, still driving on the cart and they're running after us, or did we stop?
I believe the cart stopped.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's safe
Pretty
to
sure
assume
the driver
Zach-
stopped.
Zach is just going, he's like... he's just...
I'm sure the horses were
Pulling the bull
they
back
were
with his
more,
teeth.
like,
I was just
angry
picturing like this
hiding them
epic
in.
battle of us like shooting at them from the back of the cart and them like pursuing us. But anyway,
First battle.
That
is
sounds a lot more
high-speed
epic than what's
chase.
actually happening.
okay.
I
So
really
how,
want to see.
We didn't think of that. We could have just ran away.
No, that's fine.
I
How
want to
close
see
together are all the
Lazarus
gnolls?
pull the bull with his teeth.
There's one right at the cart, and then there's two that are about 10 feet apart, and one that's 20 feet apart from that.
Okay, so I run to the front of the party with my 25 feet of movement, however much that takes. I'm just a little dwarf, I got little legs, okay?
I got rid of legs.
And I cast Thunder Wave. So
Nice.
everybody in a 15-foot cube originating from me has to make a Constitution saving throw. And I'm also going to use my Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath, so they take maximum damage if I hit, because it's a thunder
nice.
spell.
So I'll say you're able to hit two of them then.
Okay, so just the two closest ones, whatever.
What did they have to save?
16.
One
think
saves,
14,
the other
sorry,
fails.
14.
Yeah, one saves, one fails.
Okay. So, the one that failed takes 16, and the one that didn't...
16.
Sorry, the one that failed takes 8. And the one that
Okay.
succeeded... Sorry, I'm an idiot. The one that failed takes 16. The one that succeeded takes 8.
There you go.
And there's also
Just remember, math's not real, guys.
big ass boom.
They could take 100. You just decide.
Next is Blaze.
Okay, perfect. So the two he hit, they were spaced away, right? So the one next to the cart's still there.
The two he hit were like within 10 feet of each other. And then there's the one right at the cart, and then there's one about 20 feet away.
Perfect. Well, I jumped out of the cart, so I'm gonna hit the one that was right by the cart.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with my my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Get off my card. Rolled a 10.
You miss.
Okay, but since I use with my martial arts, I can use a monk weapon, and then I also get to use an unarmed attack as a bonus. So I'm gonna hit him with my cat's claws. That misses as well.
Damn it.
I flail aimlessly.
Meow.
Meow.
This is one of the gnolls that is hit by the Thunder Wave. It'll try to aim a longbow at Alrendal.
Why?
And he misses.
Thank goodness.
After that, it is Lazarus' turn.
Okay. So, there's not two next to each other anymore, right?
No, one was blown back about 15 feet.
Is the one like just by himself?
All of them, well, There's one right at the cart, and then the other 3 are kind of almost evenly spaced out.
Yeah, because I don't want to use my Hail of Thorns.
Yeah.
It hits everyone within 5 feet.
Idiot.
We figured that one out. Yeah.
Got him.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't think you'd be able to hit more than one with it.
Well, I wouldn't hit anyone else in the party, right?
No.
Okay, good. I'll just use my longbow on one of them.
Specific one, or
Have we hit any of them?
3 have been hit. 1 more so than the others.
I'll hit the more injured one.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Misses.
Damn. That sucks.
Oh no.
Next is one of the Gnoll's turns. They will attack you, Lazarus. You got a 22. They're hitting you with a longbow. So you'll just take 4 damage. And then it is to Alrindal.
Alright, cool. I just had a question. Do you know what the cantrip Dancing Lights does?
I think it just
Just like illuminates.
illuminates
there.
them. Yeah.
Okay,
I can
and then
look it up.
I also have one called Theron Fire.
Fairy fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what that does? I can't find it.
I'm pretty sure that puts lights around an object and lights the object up.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because I have them available, and I was just curious if they were any good, and definitely
I don't
not.
think they're damage.
Okay.
I can look in the player's handbook if you want to.
Yeah, I was trying to
I can
find it
look
in
up the
mine.
spell like right away.
Because they
Yeah,
both
dancing
are
lights
in
only
the player's handbook.
illuminates an area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dancing light. You create up to 4 torch-sized lights that hover in the air, each shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. You can also form them into one glowing humanoid shape. As a bonus action, you can move the lights up to 60 feet. Each light must be within at least 20 feet of another one. A light goes out if it exceeds the ranges of the spell.
That's cool.
Okay, fairy fire.
Yeah.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light of your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dex saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Cool.
And the affected object or creature can't benefit from being invisible.
Cool. Alright, well,
DM's working on it. We're going to have to edit this one.
Cut! And that's a wrap.
Literally a bacon ranch wrap. I want one.
Oh no, I won't.
Crispy
Hey,
chicken.
I've got
Yeah.
the
Crispy
girls.
Yeah.
chicken. Crispy chicken bacon ranch wrap.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say this is going to get cut.
Do they have to skip the dishes?
Okay, so what are we gonna do, Tony?
Okay, so,
Backflip.
um, there's one that's close to me, yes?
Yep.
I'm gonna attack it with my longsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's roll, see if I hit. That's a solid 6.
Yeah, you don't.
You nailed him.
Do I add anything to that roll?
To hit.
Yeah.
Whatever
Your
your
proficiency plus either your strength or dexterity. I think.
Oh,
Oh.
so when I cast a spell, I
So what do you cast?
do my spell attack
Just I was
bonus
using
and
my longsword.
proficiency.
Oh, then that'd be your strength.
Spell attack bonus.
So,
Your proficiency.
Yeah, because it's a
strength
longsword, so
included
your
in that?
strength. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
it's like-
yeah, yeah.
strength.
Whatever,
So
like
5
wisdom or
or
whatever.
Because
six.
longsword
Plus
isn't a
your
dex
proficiency.
weapon. It's a strength weapon, isn't it?
Hmm?
Longsword's a strength weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a strength.
okay.
If unless it's like finesse weapon, in which case it's dex.
Okay, so I rolled a 6, and that was, 5, so that'd be 11. But that's still 9.
Roll again.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just go again. Yeah, I know. Just want to make sure I'm getting that right, so I'm not accidentally missing out on good opportunities.
Yeah, I feel
Next is another Knoll. They'll attack Blaze.
What a bitch.
Got a 18.
18. Ooh. Oh! Just got me. Alright.
Just the tip.
That's with the longbow, and it'll do 7 damage.
Ha! That got me.
A good
Next is Sarah.
attack.
All right.
Well played, no.
All right, so there's still the one that's blinded in front of the wagon, right?
Yep.
And then where are the other ones?
Oh, shit. The blind one was the one that attacked you.
Oh, so you would get disadvantage.
Too late.
Yeah, you felt. So you can just regain your hit points.
Because he's blinded. He can't see shit.
Imagine if you would have got like a 20 or something, and he's blinded, but he's just like, and just like shoots perfectly, and just.
That was, I was once blind before. I trained for years.
This isn't my first rodeo.
I trained for years in Essos.
Are we fighting the Daredevil?
Just
I can still see.
All right, there's the one with the wagon. Where are the other ones?
They're kind of spread evenly, about 10, 15 feet away from the wagon.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the one that's mostly on the left, away from the wagon, with a firebolt. 16.
Yeah, you hit.
Once I actually hit somebody, they're gonna die.
And that's 10 damage there. With my 10, this is my 10. That's total 6 fire damage.
You kill him.
Oh no, 9 fire damage.
You kill him even more.
Now he's extra dead.
Yeah,
Actually-
he kind of explodes in a puff of like burnt fur.
Man, am I looking ever badass? Pushing people away, blinding them,
Robbing
one-shotting
them?
one.
Robbing them of their money? Yeah.
No one saw that. Okay, no one
I
even
saw
knew what I was
that.
doing.
About
You
everyone.
didn't
Right
even
there.
know. I didn't fully know, but I knew what you were doing was wrong.
I literally
Hey,
just I
just
politely
asked,
yeah.
And the guy gave him the money. It
I
wasn't
politely asked them for money. I didn't. It's not like I'm like, give me your money or I'll kill you.
Charmed them, so they had no choice.
Yeah, but he didn't know I charmed them.
Oh, you
No,
know what? That's
but-
fair. So you're still a good citizen.
No, but I still was like, this is kind of morally wrong. Like you're just
What's
like
wrong with asking for a little bit of coin?
Because you're not like
Doesn't matter.
whatever. Yeah.
that. Okay,
Sorry.
So there's 2 left.
3 left.
3 left. Okay. Well, since I'm a cleric, I'm just going to take full advantage of my spells. So I'm going to cast Guiding Light again. Or Guiding Bolt, I mean.
I thought you were going to say, since I'm a cleric, I'll heal my friends. But yeah, that's fair.
You guys aren't that close to death yet.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, and I got 13 again.
Yes.
My god.
Oh, from over here, that looked like a 1.
Yeah, no.
I was like,
Again? Okay. So the one who's blind's dead now.
No.
Oh, that was a different. Oh, right. You hit the one on the left. Sorry. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pretend that the whole debacle earlier didn't happen. I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Like that blind one?
Yeah. 24.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so that's my first stuff. So that's a D6, 2 damage, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to do my cat's claws. So. 17.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a D4 plus my strength. So that's 2 plus 2, so 4. So 8 in total.
Next is one of the gnolls. It'll attack. It's going to go for the prince. And
what's the prince's hit points?
Protect the prince!
He's got like 30.
He's a kid. He probably has like 3.
Probably has like 600,000 HP. I mean HP.
the moment that you
Oh,
notice that the gnoll is
no.
about to fire or attack the kid with the spear, Cuckoo Carl just fires 2 arrows at him.
2 arrows.
Aha! You've joined the fray!
So he hasn't thrown the spear yet?
He's like just about to throw him.
Okay.
He's aiming at the kid.
If he throws it, can I dive in front of it?
Actually, I was going to do that because
And
That's a good one.
one of the arrows hits and will deal.
Was he flying while he did this?
Yeah.
Press it.
No wonder one of them missed.
And will deal 6 damage.
to the kid?
No, to
Yeah, Cocker Carl's like, you know what? This guy has a good idea.
This kid's gonna die before he
Oh,
kills
this was
him.
Carl's attack. Okay, good.
And then it causes the gnoll to miss with the spear.
Oh man, I was going to say, can I attempt to grab the spear? But it's not.
And it is now Azrath's turn.
So there's 2 gnolls left, right?
3.
3? 1 blind one and 2 not blind ones?
Yep.
I've got the blind one. Don't worry.
You can say that, yeah.
Okay, so I'll aim at the one gnoll that just tried attacking the prince.
Okay.
See if I can actually fucking hit him. With a nat 20.
Oh,
Yes!
Okay.
You deal 1
Name dropping the
billion
show here.
damage. I deal 1 billion damage.
That gnoll has to do a dex saving throw for my Hail of Thorns.
He got a 14.
He beats that, so I'll take half of a d10. So he'll take 1 damage off my thorns. And then he'll take, what's that, 13... 16 damage from my arrow.
Yeah, you fucking kill him. Like, the moment your arrow hits, it just sends him flying back. Just from the sheer power of it.
It's like Scorpion King's bow.
And he actually falls and knocks into
Terrible
one of the gnolls that's, like, really close to him. Knocking him prone.
Emotionally.
Some tears. Come
You've killed my family!
And can you guys roll a perception check?
quick before the hyena comes. Shoot. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Perception is like when you like want to see something.
13.
No, I'm just saying.
The number.
19.
14.
30, 20 again. Wait,
9.
Plus 2. No, never mind. 19.
Everyone except for you hears the gnoll kind of, as in this last dying breath, say, "There's only one day from retirement," and he falls dead.
Oh my god.
And then
That
it
implies he's working for
is.
somebody.
Pardon?
That implies he was working for someone.
Let's go, gang.
Then it's the other gnoll's turn. He hits. Alendrel.
Alright.
Oh, you're dead.
I know, I haven't been hit once actually.
And you'll take.
Oh, wait.
He rolled a 18.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, that hits.
He rolled 10 damage.
That's cool, man.
Sure, HP looking like.
Not bad. I'm at 16.
On a scale of 1 to 100, how do you feel?
Like a 45.
Now it is your turn, Alendrel.
Dope.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, how close is that one that hit me?
He hit you with a spear, so he would be like right in combat with you.
Alright, I'm gonna take a gnarly swing at him with my longsword. And that is 17.
Yeah, you hit.
Nice. So as well. So I'm gonna roll my 1d8, and plus, since I'm a 3rd level fighter, I have a maneuver ability called Precision Attack. So I can roll one of my superiority die and add to my roll, which is a 1d6, I believe, or one.
Fancy.
Oh no, it's a 1d8, so I get to roll 2d8. That's this one. That does 5 damage.
Solid
Utilizing
roll.
that.
Is that plus your modifier too? So you
Uh,
have your strength to that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. No, it was not. So that is 8.
8. Okay.
Yay. Yay. You got him. Good job.
Next is the blind gnoll. Does he have to do a save each?
No, he's
turn?
blinded for 1 minute straight up.
Okay, sweet. Okay.
That's like, what is that, like 10 turns?
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah.
I suppose.
What if he just stops fighting and goes, somebody fucking fly?
He's gonna yell out to his gnome friends, Johnny! Johnny! Where are you, Johnny? But Johnny is dead.
I'm gonna reply, Johnny's dead, buddy.
But Johnny is dead.
And you can't see.
You hear him, his breath exhaling at that.
Damn.
And he's gonna try to attack you.
It kind of emotional damage.
He misses. Now it's your turn, Baron.
Okay.
Something about this.
Let's just stick my hand in his
morally
face and
wrong.
cast Firebolt.
Okay.
I feel like we should try and capture one of them.
That's 11.
That misses. But you'd probably have advantage since he's blind.
Yeah.
Sorry, did the one that attacked the prince get killed yet? Or
I
is it still there?
That's a 19.
Okay.
That's a lot cooler. Ooh,
One shot, one kill.
do I have anything there? No, it's just straight. Okay, 8 fire damage.
It's just landing them, that's the trick. Yeah.
This guy's looking pretty burned.
Yeah, I just pointed my hand at his chest.
Next is Ryan.
Cool, okay. Third time, guiding bolt on the one that has, like, the one that's, like, farther back.
Okay.
There's one blind and one not.
Well, I think the blind one's probably gonna die soon, so I'm not gonna attack. And I got a 12. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Putting that to use your spells.
Blaze.
I have to
Um,
spells.
Part of Blaze feels like this is really mean, killing a blind, beat up Noel. But he's gonna lunge forward. He says, "When in Rome," and he's gonna hit him. Rolled is 19.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Poor guy. 2 damage. And then I'm gonna use my cat's claws. 23.
Yeah. What's that 2 damage with your modifier?
Do I have that? Well, then it sucks. I didn't have my modifier. My modifier.
Yeah, every time you hit with a
You
physical.
kill him with your first attack.
You should have said when in Avronchez or whatever instead of when in
When in Avronchez!
He stops. He's like, what's wrong?
And bonus action, you can still attack. You can probably
Oh,
get to the
then
other one.
I'll for my bonus action. I will. Can I throw a dart with the bonus action? Or is that more?
No, then
Well, the only thing I can do is make an unarmed attack as my bonus.
Yeah.
And I don't. How far away is the other guy?
probably about like 20 feet away.
Because I haven't used any movement speed.
Yeah.
So I will lunge forwards and I will slash the other man with my cat's claws. Rolled a 19.
Okay.
Alright. 4 damage.
Okay.
Get on my level! No!
Next is Lazarus.
Okay, so I'm still in the wagon.
Yep.
Is he like within 30 feet? Can I
Yep.
run up to him? Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to run up to him and attack him with both my short swords. Yep. So that's 10 and 13.
Both miss. That is with your modifiers.
Yeah.
Our 2 heaviest hitters. I guess
Now
they never
it's
hit.
the last Noel's turn. So this Noah's going to disengage and then attempt to run away. So he has gotten 30 feet away and is just going to get back into the forest.
Oh. Can we chase after him?
Yeah, you could.
Because I have 40-foot walking speed, so I'm just gonna run up to him and I'm gonna hit him again.
Whoa. You said 40 feet of walking speed, not running.
Well, if that's the case, I have 80 feet
Just
of running.
power walk towards him.
Yeah, no, but 40 feet is my speed, so I'm just gonna run up. I'll hit him with my staff, then he's trying to run away.
Okay, it will be Aelrendal's
Oh,
turn
right,
first.
sorry. I got it.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot that guy with my longbow. And preferably try to hit him, like, in the back of the leg. To kind of wound him from running. That's it. It goes well. So we'll see. That's a 7.
Yeah, we're rolling kind of shit this time.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've been rolling
I
funk.
need to change my die.
Back to Theron.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at him.
Maybe we should take him alive.
No, I'm casting Firebolt at him. I'm gonna crisp him up. Turkey dinner. That's a 1.
Oh
Chris,
God!
Your arm sets on fire.
Jesus Christ.
As you're thrown out, you really screw up when you let go. So you like let go like when it's down already, and you end up lighting the cart on fire.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh
my.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still in combat. I can't do
There's
anything.
a child
you
in
win?
the cart. There's a child in the cart.
It is Ryan's turn.
Oh, shit. The cart's on fire.
Talking is a free action.
Ryan, get the kid! Get the prince! Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Am I within 25 feet of the kid?
Yeah.
Okay, not very acrobatically, I just kind of jog over with my 40 pounds of armor. And I pick up the prince and I sling him over my shoulder and then I jump off the cart out of harm's way.
Okay.
Do I still have an action?
Picking him up would have been your action.
But you saved the prince's life, so Carl should appreciate it.
Also, Kikakal is now like
Landed.
down and is trying to like wave out the fires.
He's just making up.
No!
Fanning the flames. This should work just fine. Okay.
It's fine.
Well.
The fire's getting quite a bit worse.
So while he's doing that, he dropped down now, right? I'm like,
Actually,
great time to show up, and then I'm gonna race after the other dude. Okay, that's trying to get away. So he's
You're
30
able to
feet?
catch up to him.
I am. Okay, well I'm gonna hit him with my hand quarterstaff again. Okay, rolled a 14. Miss. Okay, well I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit with my cat's claws. 19.
Okay, good.
4 damage again. Okay. Running away, are we?
maybe we should just let him go.
And I'll use my final 10 feet to run 10 feet ahead of him, and I'll turn around and be like, not so fast!
It is Nazareth's turn.
You look at Jester.
Okay, so are we trying to kill him or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to douse the cart.
I would say it's better
was
to
a-
take him alive, but
That was a joke.
if he
Knowles
dies,
don't
well
speak
then,
English.
if he dies, well then, I guess that sucks. But
Yeah, I'll just try shooting him in the back with my longbow.
You also hear the prince yell at Kikakarl. Fanning the flames won't actually put them out and makes it worse! Stop it, Kikakarl!
I got a 9.
Yeah, you missed.
You guys are brutal.
I was like, I have a +6 to hit the spells. I'm gonna do so well.
Nope.
It is the Knowles' turn, and it's going to...
Because it can't run by me, I get opportunity
Yeah.
attack, right?
Hand me that dwarven booty.
It will disengage and then run fast.
Nice.
But that's
You're-
only 30 feet.
You're not gonna get away!
Just let him go. He's running.
No way.
Next is Alrindal.
awesome. All right. How far is he away from like the cart area? Because I'm still there.
It would be 80 feet away.
I can still hit that with my longbow, can I not?
Yeah, it's 90 feet.
Nice. Well, that's perfect for me. I think so as well. Because I'm going to use my longbow. Well, here we go.
God damn it, you guys.
That's an 8.
You missed.
I think I rolled that last time.
You
Oh,
might
my.
want to switch dice.
Yeah, really.
I'm persistent. I think this is going to turn around for me.
Use your white ones.
Next is Pharaon.
I'm gonna be pointing myself to the cart,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be casting Ray of Frost, but both my hands out.
Okay.
Clean up your mess.
Yeah.
Set fire.
That's a nat 20.
to the- Yeah.
With just one... how does Ray of Frost work? Is it like...
I literally just put a hand up or whatever and cast a ray of like cold, icy.
Okay.
So you freeze the whole cart. The cart's
Yeah.
in a giant ice cube. Pretty much. It's
ray of frost. Like,
You can do
well, it's
no
not
right
ray of
to-
ice. It's ray of frost. So most it's frost.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
one throw of all this frost, you put out all of the fire. And the horses are cold. No.
I don't care about that.
Everybody free.
Everybody, please.
Next will be
I like that voice.
Ryan's.
Now everybody clap your hands.
I put out the fire. We're safe now.
I mean, I was going to cast Create Water and put it out.
Frost is less messy.
You're talking about you turned our card into an ice cube.
I put frost on it. It's not ice.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
now we're gonna slip off.
He's 80 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my last spell slot and cast Guiding Bolt. Second level spell slot now. Okay.
Why? She gets like
It's
a
the only
one.
thing I can do.
How
It's the only thing
desperate are
I
you
can
to
hit him.
use this?
You don't have any
Okay.
cantrips?
I do, but they're all like... Well,
Healing?
I have
They're
Sacred
all
Flame, Spare the Dying, and
healing.
Thaumaturgy. Okay, I got a 19.
You hit.
Thank you. Okay. So, 5d6 radiant damage.
I really wanted to kill him.
You got this, man. Max damage.
12, 16, 17 damage.
That's good damage.
What is this attack doing? Like, what
It's
exactly is it?
a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice. Target takes 4d6, but it's second level, so it's 5d6. And then next turn, whoever hits him, or next time somebody attacks him, they have advantage. That's all.
You hit him with that, and he just disappears into like a bunch of dust.
Finally.
Oh dear God! Please save me.
Did you imagine you used that like I don't know 4 turns ago?
I did. I tried.
I look around. Blaze stops in his tracks. He's like, wait, what? And he turns and he says, "What have you done?" He's
You're
gone.
like 80 feet away, so I don't think I can hear you.
What have you done? Just like from afar.
What have you done? He's gone.
All you hear is.
Obviously, I'm running back as I'm shouting.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nothing.
You didn't
He's
say
gone.
Have you killed him?
I'm not even going to reply to that. Like, come on.
Well, I can't. I don't know. The hell just happened. All I know is I'm chasing the dude, and suddenly just disappears into
A
dust.
flash of light smacked into him, and he
All I
just...
know is I fucking saw God.
Where's the
what
prince?
happened.
He is with.
I still have him over my
Just hold it with your
Oh my god. How badass is that? Run up, onto the cart, grab the prince, throw him over my shoulder, jump off the cart, and then one hand, cast a spell and kill the last enemy.
You know, that would have been really badass, except you spent the last 5 turns like going like this, like
just like
goes
shoving
off
your
hand
into the
outwards,
woods.
like pretending to shoot
Hey,
something.
come on. I hit with my Thunder Wave and hit both of them and did like
It's true.
24 damage total, so...
You can't not hit with the Thunder Wave though, because even if
Pikachu,
they fail,
Oh, that's true.
they still take half damage.
I mean, I blew a bunch of guys back and then blinded one of them and then insta killed the other one.
One shot, one kill for me.
Good job.
I did nothing. I missed every single time I tried to shoot.
So, with Thunder Wave, I don't have to make an attack roll?
No,
Wow, I'm gonna spam that way more.
it's based on like
Third.
your spell save DC though.
yeah.
What do you mean
Oh.
you didn't know that you used the spell?
Yeah, but I just didn't really keep track of what was happening.
Oh, fun fact, did you know that clerics actually are meant to heal people?
Did you take any damage?
I did actually, but no,
I
I
don't have any spell slots left, so I can't.
I need healing. It's like,
Blaze will make his way back to the cart. He'd be like, "Well, I would consider that a job well done. Yeah, minus the destroyed cart.
There is no destroy card. I fixed
It's
it.
burnt, and then you froze it, and
It's
it's now
perfectly
crumbling
fine.
away." Yeah.
The cart is in good shape now, even though it's on fire, just because he was able to cast a ray of frost so fast, like as soon as it happened.
I fixed my problems.
but you create them too.
I fixed them.
The only thing you notice is that one of the books that Prince Cochrane was reading is burnt.
I turning angrily to Farron.
Blaze says books are a precious gift from the world. You will replace that.
Can I investigate the book to see what book it was?
You make a funny joke.
Just ask the kid. It's not like he has a secret book of dark.
He doesn't know about the book yet. Yeah, that's a 6.
Well, you can read, so the title of the book is 7 Ways to Cook Up the Perfect Trip.
This kid, man.
A chef in our midst.
I hold the book and I walk up to the kid. I'm assuming you put him down off your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I walk up to him and I say, sorry about your book here. I hope you at least read one of the 7 ways.
It's alright. I'm glad everyone survived and no one is too badly hurt from this. I think everything turned out alright.
Is the prince alright?
I am alright, thank you.
That's all that matters here, not some stupid book.
I don't like this guy. Farron's getting on my nerves.
I am going to turn to Cucker Carl, though. I'll be like, really good fighter, really. You really did a lot there, didn't you? You really helped out, just flying up around, flippy. Maybe next time we get ambushed, you could help out, Mr. King's God.
People are like, shoot. Well, I was wanting to make sure you could handle yourselves.
Pretty sure we handled it just fine.
How did we do in your eyes?
You did well, apart from all of your misattacks.
And setting
all
the
right.
car on fire.
Last I checked, I didn't miss much.
You did start the cart on fire.
And I put it out.
And then, Cochrane will pipe up. And you, Carl, kind of made it worse. With your flapping your wings at it.
Yes, child, yes.
Agreed, you didn't make the
Seabird,
smartest
man,
choice.
See, Cucker Carl, next time it's better to be part of the team.
I'll make sure I attack with you guys from now on. I just want to test your worth.
Well, fuck you, Cucker Carl.
So aggressive.
We had to fight that one alone, so.
There you go.
Next time I'll be testing your worth.
And so far your worth's a little just below Ryan. You're still above Elrondell, though.
Yes, you might want to fix that.
Yeah.
So you guys killed all of the gnolls, and we'll go from here next time on Nat 20.